静けさの中一粒落ちただけ広がる波紋に波打つ井戸の底ざわついた私の心の森を揺さぶる木枯らしを共存できるものならそのままで誰もがこの森で静かな声を聞いて雑音に涙した 下は熱技で外して四足な前だとくねしにりも
Agito! What are you doing in there? Hurry up, or I'm leaving without you! Ah!
Oh, hey! You guys going for water again? Oh, go back!
Thanks! We're racing all the way to the bottom this time!
Yeah! Just try and catch me!
Oh, man.
Hey! See ya! Looks like I won again.
What? I beat you by a mile!
Yeah?
Here we go. This ought to last out a while.
Hey, Agito, what are you gonna do? You know, once your dad's gone.
I don't know. I've been thinking about leaving town. There's gotta be more cities buried out there. Out past the desert or in the forest. I'd like to try carving out a town myself someday. Like Dad did.
Well, I can think of at least one person who's gonna be sorry to hear that. I don't know what Minka's gonna do with herself if she doesn't have you here to look after. But anyway, we should go. We're gonna catch hell if the druids find us down here. Nice, druids! We're putting it back, see?
Come on, I'm going for it.
What? Hey, hey!
It's the druids! There's no good chance of running again! The druids! They've got those boys in the well! Come quick! Not this again!
What, was Nabe asleep down there?
Those kids are gonna screw everything up.
Okay, now why am I not surprised?
Is she alive?
No, don't leave me here by myself!
The water's being drained out. Why? Because of these stupid kids?
I have a hard time believing that. Oh, there must be some other reason.
Where am I?
Here, drink some water. Go on. You'll feel better, I swear.
Thank you.
So, how did you get here? Were you kidnapped by the druids?
Come on! The druids are draining the water! We're gonna drown if we stay out here! We have to move! There! The Let's swim for it! You first! Climb up!
Sorry.
Your attention. You're attempting to enter the number 3
Why isn't it opening?
control room. To bypass the security shield, please set your Avant to screen
Here.
and insert it into the left side panel. Your attention. You're attempting to enter the number 3 stay field. Your attention. You're attempting
It's too hard. It won't come off.
The water!
stay field control room. To bypass the security shield,
Not good!
left side panel. Your attention. Your attention.
Hurry, go!
Thank you. By the way, my name's Tula.
Oh, right, my name's Agito. Come on, we should head back to the surface. I think we're safe here. Over there, that's Neutral City. It's where we live.
What happened?
I can't believe they're still alive. Can't surprise you like that.
Agito, brother, how'd it go? Mom told me to come down and find out how much trouble you two are in.
They really let us have it in there. And to top it off, as punishment, they're sticking us with salvage detail tomorrow.
Tula! She wants to see you next.
Okay. You asked for me?
Tell me, dear, are you from the past? I am Yolda. I serve as this town's representative. I understand from Agito that he found you sealed in a glowing box of some sort underground.
A box? You mean the Stayfield? Yes, that's true. You asked if I was from the past, so do you know how long I've been asleep?
Unfortunately, the records of your time have long been lost. I asked because about 5 years ago there was another person who awoke as you did. He's gone now. He preferred to cast his lot with the military state of Ragna. Though from what I see, you and he are very different. It must have been quite a shock for you, waking up to find a world like this.
Yes.
We live in a difficult time. Day by day, we must contend with the forest for our very existence.
The forest? I don't understand.
The forest controls the supply of water. And without water, obviously, we could not survive. The landscape of the world has changed drastically since your time. The forest is no longer hospitable toward humankind. Even so, we are not yet willing to surrender our place entirely. Instead, we here have been searching for a way in which we can coexist. Ragna, on the other hand, is bent on using military force to bring the forest under control. Neutral City was founded as both a bridge and a barrier between the two. And thus far, we have succeeded in maintaining a tenuous peace. Agito, Kane, are you still with us? Minka, you too. Excellent. I'd like you to look after Tula. Kane, you can explain the situation to your father. Tula, I will allow you to remain in our town if that is what you wish. For now, though, take your time and rest while you decide.
Yes, thank you. I will.
And say, Agito here's kind of spoken for, but as soon as you want to look for a boyfriend, I...
You're okay. I like you.
You see, Dad? You'll never guess what happened to me today.
Have you succeeded in locating the girl?
No, not yet.
Work quickly. When you find her, I'll be ready.
Okay, Dad. I gotta go. I'll close this to keep the sun off you.
Agito! We gonna get the salvage crap over with today, or what?
Yeah.
So move it already!
Hey, how's Tula?
Fine. Minka took her down to the market. Now come on, let's go!
It used to be this whole place was just a bunch of old ruins. Then my dad, Yolda, and Agito's dad, they've all got silver hair. They made it so people could live here again. It wasn't easy. They had to work real hard.
What do you mean, silver hair?
Oh, we say people like them are enhanced. It just means they're really, really strong. Come on! Here at the market, we can trade water for just about anything we need.
I see.
Hey, who's this? I haven't seen your face around here before.
Oh, hello.
He's a soldier in the Ragna army. You can meet people from all over here. It's a great place if you like to make new friends. Yeah, so you can probably guess I come here a lot.
Yeah, see you later.
You know, despite what you hear, most Ragna soldiers are really nice if you give them a chance. Lately, I've been helping out at that cafeteria there. It's always busy. Definitely keeps me on my toes.
Why are you still draining water from the well?
The forest acts according to the forest's will.
I don't understand. We have done nothing to violate our agreement.
It's hot. The forest is hot.
We cannot return the water. Cannot return it.
You actually caught us in the middle of a pretty bad water shortage. The rule is, everyone's supposed to carry a couple buckets on their way back up. But you can just take one your first time. Hey, listen. About Agito.
Yeah?
No, it's nothing.
Someone strives to release the power that has long been sealed.
What do you mean? Shinnok? Whatever he's done, his actions now are no longer within our control. Besides, I would remind you we are equally to blame for driving him away.
The girl is suspect.
The girl is dangerous.
You mean Tula?
The girl will bring disaster to the forest.
Surrender the girl to the forest. You will do this.
Or the forest will stop all of the water. on, I was only messing around.
It's just, I think someone might have been trying to contact me.
So hey, show me how to work this thing. How do I make all those pretty lights come back on?
I'm sorry, you can't. The Raban only works for the person it belongs to.
Well, that's no fun. Oh yeah, I'm gonna marry Agito, me and nobody else. You got that?
Agito! What are you doing?
Be right down.
Watch out for the glass.
All right, good work, you two. There's a lot of stuff we can use in there. Go again.
Oh, come on, man! Give us a break!
Tula? She's heading towards the forest.
Huh?
Run!
Sorry. Guess I should have warned you that the forest was dangerous.
It was my fault. I think I would have been better off if I'd stayed asleep forever.
Tula.
I just wish I knew what I was supposed to do.
You know, my dad is the one who built this town. Kane's dad and Yolda too. But my dad worked the hardest to make this place what it is. Everything we have is thanks to him.
You're really proud of your father, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. I'm proud of this whole town. It's my home. Look, I know it's hard right now, but in time you'll learn to love it too. Both the town and all of the people in it.
You think so?
I know it.
I really like you, Agito. And Kane and Minka, everyone. I like the air here, too. Minka's been showing me all around. She's
Yeah, she's a talker, isn't she?
You know, I think I'd very much like to meet your father. He must be a great man to have made you so proud.
Don't be afraid to ask him anything. Even Yolda and Kane's dad come to him for advice. He knows a lot. What's the matter? This way, come on! Hey, Dad! We have a visitor. It's Tula. She's the one I told you about yesterday, remember? She said she really wanted to meet you.
Agito?
Tula? This is my dad.
So you've come, Tula. I'm sorry if I frighten you. As you see, I've shared in too much of the forest's power in my time. I imagine there is much in this world you find disturbing. But for all its faults, it is one those of us who survived the destruction worked desperately to create. As someone familiar with civilization's past, it all must seem rather primitive. But realize, this is the only world Agito and I have ever known, and we love it dearly. Listen to me, child. If you cannot accept our world for what it is, you should return to sleep and your dreams of the past.
Are you saying I'm not welcome here?
Your presence has made the forest restless. Only by abandoning your past completely will you be able to go on living here in peace.
Tula.
I'm sorry. I need to be alone right now.
Watch it! Who does she think she is?
Hold on!
Have you heard? Rumor is another person from the past turned up somewhere.
Yeah, first one since Colonel Shunak. And I hear whoever finds him gets a sweet promotion.
Yeah, that sounds great and all, but how are you supposed to tell if someone's from the past?
So what's up? You guys are looking for Tula?
Wow. Your dad really said all that, huh? Guess it must have hit Tula pretty hard.
I just wonder what she's gonna do next.
Look, don't worry about it. No matter what your dad says. She's still got us, right? We'll convince her to stay. I mean, if she leaves, I can't ask her to marry me.
What are you talking about?
Hey, are those Ragna tanks?
Tula!
No! Agito, don't!
Do not be alarmed. I have been waiting for you, Tula Sakul. I know how it feels, waking up to this nightmare world. The cities you knew lay in ruin. The forests now devour humanity. Had he lived, I'm certain your father, Dr. Sakul, would never have allowed such a world to exist.
Wait, you knew my father.
The girl is dangerous. Flames will destroy the forest. Separate the girl and the man at all cost.
As I expected, they've sent a forest beast.
Rabans. Then you must be...
From the past. Another lost soul like you. In my previous life, I had the privilege of knowing your father. I assisted Dr. Sakul as a member of the Earth Forestation Project. After the doctor's death, evidently, the project was quickly abandoned. I doubt anyone at the time could have foreseen it would lead to a world like this. Which is why I need your help. With your Raban, I can locate the only means of returning this world to normal. The environmental defragmentation system developed by your father, called Eastalk.
Eastalk?
I am known as Shunak. Will you help me, Tula? It's coming for you. Stay close to me.
So, Shinnok, you are the one who's angered the forest.
It's been a long time, Yolda. Jean, I'm taking the girl to Ragna.
You'll do no such thing. Tula has been through enough. I won't allow you to fill her head with your twisted delusions.
You haven't changed. Still as overbearing as ever.
I'm sorry. I'm going with him. He says my father's research is the key to everything. We can finally make the world normal again. But Agito, thank you.
Tula, no. Don't listen to him. He's lying!
No, son.
Let me go! Let me go!
What are you planning, Shinnok?
Don't believe him!
You wouldn't understand.
Tula!
And time is a luxury I cannot afford.
Let me go! Why, John? Why'd she go?
So, she has left us after all. Shinnok cannot let go. He is possessed by the power of the past. And now, as I feared, Tula has been seduced by it as well.
What's gonna happen to her?
The girl holds the key to reviving the civilizations of the past. It is a power that will bring great conflict between man and the forest. If the forest is destroyed, Earth itself will wither, and humankind along with it.
But then, shouldn't we do something?
I cannot help you. I will soon descend into the forest's consciousness.
Right.
Whether we join the forest or fade to dust, our future depends on you now.
Right. I'll leave everything open for you, so the rain and sun can get in. I've decided, Dad. I'm going to the forest.
I'm sorry I've put you in a difficult position. Yolda and the others in Neutral City. I suppose they have good reason not to trust me.
And why's that? Because of something you did?
At one time I shared their ideas. I even went so far as to become enhanced to better contribute to the town. But the more I came to know this world and its differences from our past, the more it began to seem an abomination. Naturally, when people learned of my change in heart, they felt I betrayed them.
In Neutral City, I met a man who became a tree. Is that going to happen to you?
Yes. But before my time runs out, I want to see this world return to normal.
Welcome to Tria City. This is the heart of Ragna, the lifeblood of our civilization.
The air here, it's so...
The city is essentially one vast military-industrial complex. Without the products manufactured here, the people of Ragna could not survive.
As you can see, we use these devices to extract what little water the desert has to offer. Unlike Neutral City, we are completely independent. We see no reason to surrender our fate to the whim of the forest. It is this idea which led to my eventual conflict with the people of Neutral City. In our final exchange, my own Raban was lost, thus preventing the continuation of my search for Eastalk.
You say Eastalk can return this world to normal again. And my father spent the last days of his life developing it. So then, what kept him from pushing the button himself?
There, the mountainous region near Neutral City. Assemble a team to start mining operations.
Yes, sir.
As soon as they're ready, we'll be leaving.
Minka! Come on down, dinner's getting cold. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I think Agito's gone off into the forest. I have to go and stop him.
Hold on, just slow down. You don't know that for sure, right?
What's wrong? What are you doing? Minka, listen to me. It's true, Agito may be planning to enter the forest. But if he does, that's a decision for him to make, and him alone. All we can do is pray for his safe return. Do you understand? It's time for dinner. Let's not make your mother worry. Come and eat.
Son of Agashi. Agito, son of the war. Do you desire power? Do you desire battle?
I came to get Tula back.
The girl will call forth the flames. The girl will spread fire across the land.
Tula would never do that.
Can you stop this from happening? Can you save the girl from herself? We will trust your heart. We will give you the power of the forest. Can you save the forest? Can you save your friends? Can you save the girl? Can you save the future? Become a tree. Become the forest. The forest lives within you. Agito. Agito. Open your eyes.
It's time. Shall we?
Okay.
What's happening?
Agito. Agito, is that you?
Let's go, Tula.
Your hair. Don't tell me you've been enhanced. Why? Why would you do that?
It was the last thing I promised my dad. I can't let you bring back the world of the past.
Agito.
What the... Why do I feel so heavy?
It can be difficult to control the power of one's enhanced form at first. He'll be safer here with the soldiers. It will inhibit his transformation into a tree as well.
Good, you're awake.
Tula... Tula... Come back to town with me. It's not too late. We can leave this place.
The tranquilizer must still be affecting him.
Let's go home. Everyone there's waiting.
I can't go home with you just yet.
Why not? What is this?
Agito, listen.
Why am I chained up?
Listen to me, please. This is something I have to do. I promise. It's better for everyone.
Tula, think about what you're saying. You're going to destroy the forest.
This isn't how it's supposed to be. Someone has to make the world right again.
The world doesn't have to be like it was. You'll understand that once you come to live with us.
If I can find Eastok, I can return everything to normal like my father would have wanted. There's a chance I can even return your body to normal.
No one forced me to be this way. It was my choice.
It may be impossible for you to imagine, but we're offering you a better world, where forests don't swallow people whole and there's water for everyone. Please, give us the chance to show it to you.
Kill him.
Yes, sir.
Just wait, Agito. You'll see.
You can't do this!
Status report. It's a rear car, sir. We're awaiting a full damage report.
No need. I'll see to it myself.
Yes, sir.
The tranquilizer gas is just being blown away at these speeds. Should we stop?
No, there's no time. Sever the right train and destroy it while he's still contained. Move the soldiers to the left. Do it quickly before Tula sees him. The other train is malfunctioning. This side may shake a bit while we unhook it.
Stand down, soldier.
It's safe now. You should rest until we arrive.
So, Agito, you've chosen to follow in your father's footsteps and become enhanced.
Tula! 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 Tula!
Settle down! You must not elevate your fighting instincts too quickly. Your body can't handle the strain. You won't be able to return to normal, like your father.
Dad.
Calm yourself. Now find that little seedling growing deep within you. Burn the image into your mind. This is how we keep our powers from surging out of control. In every way, even his smallest mannerisms, he is his father's son. Agashi.
Tula.
Too bad they don't have sales like that every day. Want to grab a bite? Something more?
Think. All the wisdom of humankind past buried in this mountain.
So it's really here. East Talk.
Take your men and wait for us on the surface.
But...
Your job is done. There's nothing more you can do here.
I have orders from Central Command not to let you out of my sight, Colonel.
What's inside belongs to those of us from the past. It's not for your eyes.
You intend to betray the Ragna army.
As though there were anything you could do to stop me. We'll not meet again.
Colonel! So we finally see your true colors. Send for immediate reinforcements!
Are you sure it's okay, leaving them like that?
They plan to use Estoc for military purposes. I couldn't allow that to happen. Go on, insert your Raban.
Okay. believe it. It's working.
This is Dr. Terornu Sakul, General Manager of the Earth Forestation Project.
It's Father.
Via Raban activation, the project will now enter its final stage. The main focus of the Earth Forestation Project's research was the genetic enhancement of plants to promote growth in hostile environments. During one such experiment on the lunar surface, the plants grew beyond our control and descended to Earth. They quickly overran the human race. Those who could took shelter in Stayfield facilities. Of the vast remainder, most perished. As the only core member of the project to have survived, I took it upon myself to devise a means by which mankind may one day regain its future. The end result? The Environmental Defragmentation System, ESTOC. ESTOC is designed to effect a localized environmental reset. The theory is based on Earth's own natural geologic processes. To make the world new again, we must first reduce it to ash and rock. Therefore, as it can only be made at great sacrifice, I will entrust the decision of whether or not to use this power to those capable individuals who awaken from Stayfield hibernation.
What's going on? Why are we shaking?
Your father was a truly brilliant man, harnessing the massive energy of a volcano as a weapon. I doubt even the entire Ragnar army could stop us now.
A weapon? What do you mean?
I can feel it already, hundreds of years of guilt lifting from my conscience. I am the one who caused the plants in the lunar surface experiment to grow out of control. I wanted my work to produce faster results, so I intentionally overstimulated the plant's dominant genes. My impatience caused Earth's ecosystem to be forever altered. It was my foolish pride that brought about the ruin of human civilization. But with ESTOC, I will finally put an end to this nightmare.
To all those in Stayfield hibernation, the time of your awakening has come. Rise now and witness the rebirth of your world. Together we will shape a new future from the ashes of our past.
We will reach the edge of the forest soon. There, at Neutral City. The only obstacle left in our path.
Neutral City?
That is where I plan to engage ESTOC. We're going to wipe the map clean.
No, I won't let you!
No!
The mountain. It's headed toward Neutral City.
Hurry! Wait! The girl you're looking for is inside that mountain. We also were deceived by Shunok. Apparently, he's had his own plans for the ESTOC weapon since the beginning. We're currently mobilizing all of our forces to destroy it.
But what about Tula?
If you can get inside, there's still time for you to retrieve the girl and her Raban. We'll delay our attack as long as possible. Alert all units. Fall back into a defensive perimeter. Are you up to it?
Rise now and witness the rebirth of your world. Together we will shape a new future from the ashes of our past. To all those in Stayfield hibernation, the time of your awakening has come.
Here goes.
Rise now and witness the rebirth of your world. Together we will shape a new future from the ashes of our past.
Good luck, kid.
Still alive, are you?
Agito?
Let's go home, Tula.
approaching on course. We'll be within range of the walking stick's main batteries in 10 seconds.
All turrets, aim for target's legs. Prepare to fire on my mark.
Target is now within firing range.
All units, fire!
To all those in Stayfield hibernation, the time of your awakening has come. Rise now and witness the rebirth of your world. Together we will shape a new future from the ashes of our past.
Agito! Stop it! Let us go! Stop! Stop it, please!
You've grown a bit more accustomed to your strength. But even so, it's not enough.
Stop it! He's had enough! Let us go! Stop it, please!
Did you really think you had a chance against me?
I'm begging you, stop! Please! Agito! Agito!
It's okay. Go, stop the mountain.
What about you? I'll do what I can to try and stop Easthawk. But I'm not leaving here without you.
No, wait! You can't! Stop!
Just hang on, Agito.
Wait! Don't do it! Don't let it end like this!
Tula, this is goodbye.
Agito. Everyone. Father.
Identity verified. Tula Sakul. Commencing forced shutdown of its... Forced shutdown of Istok is now complete. To prevent unauthorized access to classified information, the auto self-destruct sequence has been initiated. All personnel, please evacuate Istok and surrounding areas immediately.
Agito.
Forced shutdown of Istok is now complete. To prevent unauthorized access to classified information, the auto self-destruct sequence has been initiated. All personnel, please evacuate Istok and surrounding areas immediately.
Move out! Interrupting! Full retreat!
Stay calm, people! Take shelter underground!
I've stopped East Talk. Come with me, please. Let's go home now. Please. Are you listening? I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. Agito, I know I'll learn to love your town, just like you said. I promise I'll never leave again. I want to live in the town your father built. I want to live in the town where you live. Agito, don't leave me. You were the one who said I should come home with you, weren't you? Don't leave me here by myself! Agito!
Agito. Dad!
You know, when I grow up, I'm gonna try my best to be really strong, just like you, Dad.
You're already stronger than you realize, Agito. I'm so proud to have you as a son.
There's no need to fight anymore. Now that I'm one with the forest, I can see there's another way for us to live.
25. Agito. 21. The forest consumes humans, and the forest gives birth to humans.
Go back. Unite the forest and mankind. Hurry, son. She is waiting for you.
Tula, I think I finally understand. Dad in the forest showed me. See, we're all connected. Everything is. And I'm going to prove that humans and the forest can live together as one. Now, what do you say we get out of here? Dad, I need to borrow some of your strength. Come on, we've got a new future to make.
It's Agito!
Here goes, hold on tight! Okay, don't let go!
You're amazing!
Thanks, but really it's not just me. It's the forest and Dad's and everyone else's power, too.
Agito.
You ready?
Yes.
Agito? Agito! Agito!
日のように私に生きる希望をくれた幸せが笑った記憶の中のぬくもり胸に何よりも強い絆を感じているわ私が私らしくいられるのはあなたがいるからあなたを愛して生まれた歌を私の愛の証に信じてどこまでも届け私の想いあなたが生きていることが真実愛しくて嬉しくて悲しくて切なくて悔しくてもどかしくて愛のメロディー絡み合った心の糸を解きほぐす前に別れた辛くても望んだこの愛を貫こう独り言のようにドアに誓いを立てる愛おしさに包まれるメロディー舞い上がれ空にその目に見えない大切なものを見せよう溢れる愛の泉に思いはどこまでも深く時を越えても生きてゆけるそれが私の愛の歌ライラライライラライ触れる肌を吐息がなぞるねえもう寝ちゃったのそれなら耳元で I love you しくて嬉しくて悲しくて切なくて悔しくてもどかしくて愛のメロディー愛おしくて嬉しくて